Welcome to Beyond Your Degree. I'm your host, Blessing Machiavelli.
And this is yet another exciting, exquisite episode where we are unpacking the graduates that went to school. Those people I usually love to call the Mavericks, who are very unorthodox in their way of life. Vanhu vatiri kuti vakaenda kuchikoro kunopesua ma-degrees, ma-diplomas, ma-masters, but they are not necessarily surviving and living through their degrees. They are making ends meet using other avenues availed to them. So today's special episode, I've been joined by someone who is very special and who is also dear to us, who would want to listen, analyze her story as she addresses all of us. Welcome to the show, my sister.
Thank you so much.
Kindly introduce yourself to the viewers.
Okay. So my name is Joy Rue Mateyanganga. You can call me Joy Rue.
Joy Rue.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Joy Rue. Let's talk about yourself. Who is Joy Rue?
Joy Rue is me. Okay. So basically, I can say that Joy Rue is a young woman who is a happy person, like just my name, Joy. I just love spreading joy wherever I go. So currently, I'm in the teaching field. I tutor infant kids.
Okay.
At Rock Hill Tutoring Center.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a mom to a 3-year-old daughter.
Wow. That's nice to know. So as we are digging deep into today's special episode, we want to understand there's always this myth inotaurwa nevabereki kuti there are certain professions, there are certain careers ekunzi mwana wese anotofana kuita lawyer, doctor or an accountant. There's this pride inongoita vabereki kana vachitaura nenyaya idzodzo. What's your perception towards nyaya yema-career path being determined by parents, guardians, society?
Yeah, parents have got expectations, which is not wrong. I'm also a parent and I've noticed that. Kuti, you have expectations for your child, like you want your child to be big.
Yes.
But the problem comes when you want your child to do what you failed to do.
Okay.
And that's what happens mostly. It's like I wanted to be a doctor, so now I give birth to my little girl. I'm busy calling her Dr. Aya, Dr. Aya. I want her to grow up to that, but maybe that's not even what she's interested in. That's not what she wants. And the split second I realized, good, what she's actually interested in is something. Saga, I won't be interested in that. I won't be excited about that.
Yeah.
And in the Noramba and by all means, that happens. But nowadays, I feel like we now have that freedom. As much as my parent wants this, I can still make them see what I want is this.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we actually do what we are trained to do or what we are natured to do, and then afterwards I could choose now a career path of their choice, now channeling from that why an adult, and then by then parents can actually understand no, she's doing this and it's making her happy and she's actually making a living out of it, so it's fine, let her do it.
Okay, so let's talk about you, Joy Rue. For you, let's look at your background in terms of where you went to school, the degree rawakaita, and everything. Was it out of passion? Was it a personal decision? Do degree rangari zvichienderana nema A-level results here? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so the funny thing about me is how I love blending things and making them work and looking for the positivity in everything.
Yes.
And it. So what actually happened is when I went to tertiary education.
Yes.
my points angu aisafadza aisana kids. And then my mom
One of my points mangani.
ayewa aisana kids.
You know what, there's someone Argona right now.
I had 7 points.
we 7 points.
Yes.
Which is not bad.
For my record it was bad because ndiri that kid akakura munhu wese ari wow.
Yes.
Expecting much. So by A level everyone was disappointed. So
you were doing which combination?
I was doing history, geography, and divinity.
Okay.
Yeah. So now
DHL.
It's DHG.
Oh,
yes.
okay. There was okay.
So I wanted, like, I've always loved media.
Okay.
I wanted to be in the media sector as I grew up. So I wanted to do journalism. And then I wanted to do Harare Poly. Okay. And my mom was like, no, you can't go to Poly. I want you to go to university. You see that issue, yeah, my expectations.
Yeah, that we were talking about.
Mwana wangu akakura munisari wawe, and then everyone hears with Aripa
Poly. Okay.
And it's not saying Poly is bad, but she in her mind, she was like, university is the goal.
Yes.
And it.
That's the benchmark for them.
So she was like, okay, look for a program for university. I went through programs. I wanted to go to use it, and then now. The thing is, there was this other principal with college and then he's like, no, I can help you get Jimboye's social work. Okay. University of Zimbabwe, of which 7 points social work. That was far-fetched. So that deal didn't work out. I ended up going.
But you wouldn't mind doing social work?
For the name of it. I didn't even know what.
Not for the passion.
Yeah, not for the passion. Like, okay, let's go do social work.
Yes.
For what?
Yes.
I didn't even know.
Okay.
But then, like I told you, how I look for positivity in every situation. Yes. So I was like, okay, what's social work about? Yeah, I would love that. I think I'm that kind of a person. So I was like, what's social work about? Yeah, I think I'd love that. I think I'm that kind of a person. I'm not gonna to blend into that. But then when it failed, I was like, okay, now let me look for something else. And then people are telling me, development studies is the deal. And I don't even know what development studies is about. I don't even know what people are doing. Yes. Like after doing development studies, I didn't even know. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll find my way there. And then I was being told by a friend, when you want to...
So all of this, when it was happening, Chawaida was media.
Yes, what I wanted.
You knew it very well.
Yeah, I knew in my heart.
These are just options that were being thrown at you.
What I want is media. Yeah. So, like, when I was told about development studies, I was looking at my programs at MSU, and I saw film and theater. I was like, I want to do film and theater. Okay. My family was like, drama. Udakuita munhu wemadrama. Hakuna zvakadaro. Ungaita kuchikoro kuite munhu wepadrama. There is nothing like that. Yeah. So I was demotivated from it. I was like, okay, fine, it's fine. I won't do that. That's when someone introduced DS for me, and I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll do development studies. So I was told, can I get a DS, one deal, by MSU, you don't have to put it as your first option. Yes. You have to put 3 degrees and 3 programs. So you don't put it as your first option. You put something random, then you put DS page 2, then you put something random for the 3rd option. I was like, okay, fine. So now I'm looking for the random one. And then boom, there is a degree that comes in media and society studies. I'm like, what's this about? Because, now this is the whole media encompassed together. There is journalism in this, there's print media, there is video and photography. Yes. Yeah. So I was like, this is the deal. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want.
So it was no longer the random thing.
Yeah. So I had to put it on first because I knew, I was told, kuti, unoipiwa, but then unono switch awakuchkoro. And I was like, in the end, unopiwa, and I'm just gonna switch. Yes. I'll tell my parents, I switch yakaram. So that's how I managed to do media and society studies for my undergrad by MSU. Yeah. Okay. And the exciting part was my attachment here. That's when I got introduced to the media world, the film industry of Zimbabwe. I worked with Slimas Productions. I worked with Andrew Neshamba. He had this company, the platform. Okay. So that's when I was introduced to the industry, and it was really exciting.
Wow. Yeah. So before we talk about the practical side of things, here being on attachment, and she dropped some of the big names, would want to talk about that in the next segment. Don't go away, stay tuned.
After this, good afternoon. What's your name, sorry?
My name is Carlano.
All right, where are you going?
I'm going to my house, number 17.
Then? All right.
Welcome back to the second segment, and we are still with Joy Rue. You were mentioning about my names Ivano Wakashanda Nabo in the media space when you were on attachment. Let's talk about that experience, what it meant to your growth, and do you think you were still in line with pursuing your passion? Or wakafila uti pamwa series zvanandiri kuita, because there's a difference when you are doing the theory things and now when you're doing the practical side of things. Were you satisfied kuti this is what I really want to pursue even the PhD degree?
100%. 100% satisfaction. I feel like I learned more in the 1 year practical than the 3 years which were.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got to, when I was working with the platform, Andrew Neshamba, we were doing magazines, and we were doing the school programs. We attended, recorder events, and and stuff. It was a program that was on ZBC. And then when we were doing the magazine, we had to interview big people. I remember at one point we had to interview my musicians.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Tata Denda kwa Winky D, I would have been privileged to meet the man.
The man himself?
Yes. And those days, no paipisa tunga share. And then we managed to go kunona the whole cast here Tunga, and we met the director behind the whole production, Mr. Slimmers.
Yes.
And then boom. I don't know what I did good. Was it wrong or what? I then moved from Andrew Neshamba to Slimmers.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was doing their story.
Well, what was the reason for moving from?
The main reason was transport, because I was going to Avondale from Fakwasi. So and then Slimmers was centered in town.
Yes.
So I was like, inini go Avondale, kurukundi costa much.
Yes.
So can I move and start working with you guys since you are in town, and then transport cost, of which honestly, film has always been my passion. Remember I told you I wanted to do film and theater.
Yes.
So now having an opportunity, a good attachment at a film production company, to me that was a huge thing. So I just took the advantage, and now I managed to talk to Slimmers directly, since I was the one doing their story. Saka Vanda to kumbira attachment.
Okay.
Vandawana attachment. And then I started working with Slimmers. That's when I had the chance to go in front of the camera. I teach shooter Tunga. And he's a very I'm looking for the word. I can't find it, but like he's a good teacher. Like he allows you to explore a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah. So I managed to do a lot of things. I did subtitles, I did line producing, and then I was the production manager for season 8. So ndaka kwanza venture into the whole production thing, and I learned a lot from that.
So Andrew Neshamba is a renowned journalist. Let's talk about the transition. Yekuti, you are coming from the journalism of things, and now you are into film production with Slimmers. How did Andrew feel? And also Shando na Slimmers.
It wasn't a bad shift. Like I parted ways with him peacefully. Like I just had to mention, we used to call him Sekuru because we worked in Mzukuruagi.
Yes.
So we were all like Sekuru. When I transported Gundinets, traveling from one point to the other, then to another, it's like I need to look for work closer. And then he was like, no problem, Zukuru. I was just admiring Basara and so it's good. Do you want me to put in a word?
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, that would be great. Because what will Andrew say? I was like, I don't think you have a problem with it. Let me talk to him.
No, I see.
So I moved well. Then as from moving from journalism to film, I feel like media is one thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just different channels, but we have one goal. And it's all about storytelling.
Okay, I see.
So it just depends with what story, which story, where, and how you're telling it.
Okay, so this is unverified. I'm going to be as blunt as possible. Unverified sources vanotizvoni Slimmers haafarire kushanda nevamwe vanhu, ende vamwe vanhu vaanotoshanda navo hanzi haadi kuti vazonoshanda nevamwe vanhu. Give us your thoughts on that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it sounds like he's a very mean person, but my honest opinion is everyone has a way of doing things, and that is his way of doing things. He's a reserved guy who is particular with his work and good with most of it. So yeah, he's that kind of a person who, when he's working with people, he doesn't want them to be exposed to a lot of things. Why? Because if you can give an also contaminate or something.
Okay.
So he has a way of doing things, and he doesn't want it even to my additives twakawandisa.
Okay.
Saka inini kana nchikutrain this way. I want my things to be done that way.
Okay.
Saka you can't be shooting for me and then mangwana wono shootira another person. Achakuudza mimwe mtemo ya uchadzoka futi nayo. So kana uchishanda neni, shanda neni anditi. So that, and when you are done, when you want to grow, it's fine. You can go and grow. We will bid you farewell, and it's okay. It's fine like that.
So in short, you never had a problem with slimmers. That's what you're saying?
Basically, yes. Obviously, both ne employee monotomboita to my strains here and there.
Yes.
But basically, what I wanted from him is what I got. And dinapandaka fila angu personally manipulated.
Okay.
Why? Because like I told you, I make positives out of every situation.
Okay.
Saka inini ndaizi out ndaenda kwa Slimmers. I went there as an atachi. I went there to work, to learn. Saka I got the lessons that I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, I was introduced to the industry. I got the lessons that I wanted. So, Ndega personally, I wouldn't feel kungendaga batiriwa. Yeah, although there are people who do complain with batiriwa and stuff. I don't know their stories. I don't know how it went and stuff. And it might be true, it might not be true. But I wouldn't say much about it.
So we have heard it from the horse's mouth. Joy Rue. So let's fast forward. You have a master's, right? You did masters in what?
I did masters in socio-ecological development.
What's that?
Okay, this is the relationship between the society and the environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did that with which institution?
With University of Zimbabwe.
With the UZ. Okay. Then fast forward again. After UZ, you have your masters. Did you do job hunting? What happened?
Yeah, I did do job hunting. I did do job hunting.
Yeah.
But what happened was, like, soon after my master's, I was married and I was pregnant.
Okay.
So yeah, not soon after, during my master's,
Yes.
I was pregnant, and then I had my baby. Ndichitopedza dissertation rangu ndaitobereka mwana kumusana ndichinoona lecturer. So soon after that, now most jobs, they required me to go, like, this was the society and the environment.
Okay.
So these jobs, they required me kuti ndive mu-field for long, of which my baby was too young, and I couldn't do that.
I see.
So now I had to look for a job. And Kumba Kwedu, we have teachers.
Okay.
My mom is a teacher, my sister is a teacher, my dad is a spiritual teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's the closest thing I could do. Why? Because I've been exposed to that for a long time.
I
yeah.
see.
And it just comes naturally in our family. And at one point, I was in South Africa. There's this Bible school called Africa for Jesus, and I did discipleship, Christian discipleship, and there I did a course in children ministry. I was taught how to interact with kids.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I had to look for a job in temporary teaching. And then I did temporary teaching. Why? Because it accommodated me as a mom.
Okay.
I could just go work for a few hours and then go home for my baby. That's how the career teaching started for me.
Wow. So we are about to go on the third and final segment. And this, you don't want to miss it, because we want to talk about the struggles that are associated with being a mom, pursuing your career, the expectations, yekuti family inofana kuramba ichichengetedzwa, and her career now transitioning from media into teaching. So please don't go away.
After the set,
Good afternoon.
what's your name, sorry?
My name is Carlisle.
All right, where are you going?
I'm going to my house, 117.
Please. All right.
This is the third and final segment. I have a question for Joy Rue. Let's talk about iwewe kuti ubve from the media space waita degree rako ndo yauri kuda into teaching. Chii chakonzeresa kuti ubve from media and now into the teaching fraternity?
Okay, so the main thing was motherhood.
Okay.
Yes, mothering happened.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I had to look for a job, or I can say a profession that accommodates me as a mom. Why? Because I didn't have enough resources. I couldn't or someone. Boguti anozungachisara nemwana and all.
Yes.
I'm a single mom.
Yes.
So I had to look for my baby by myself.
Yes.
Saka kuti ndizochienda and do a job of my choice.
Yes.
Although mandibasa chagara chinetsa. Kuti ndizonyanyo focus on that, it was now impossible. So I had to go to teaching. The working hours are flexible.
Okay. So are you saying in media there wasn't much money compared to teaching? What was it like for you?
Okay, in Nini, soon after college, I didn't look for a job for media. I didn't.
Okay.
I was still like media. The media industry in Zimbabwe, it's like a family.
Yes.
You get attached to it. You get attached to the people. So you, as much as you even leave, you're still a part of them somehow.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was still in touch. I was still in contact with them.
Yes.
So at one point I had to go back. I started working with Runas Productions. My baby Angati Kure, and I had to. My mom took her, and still the working hours, they are tiresome and all. Saka, you don't even have time for family. Like, I think maybe position actually and he demanded that, and the company that I was working for that was demanding for that, and Maria media show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like there are people who are making money in media. We won't dispute that. But in any mkojo inazanda now.
Okay.
So inini as a family person, there is a family expecting from me, and the money that I was getting, and the hours that I was working.
In,
yeah, because I was working almost 24/7.
Okay,
yes,
I get that part.
And then now I still have to feed the family. Saka zvaisanya to balance.
No, I get you.
So my contract said redu basa redu tichiri kurida.
Okay,
and then after that, I was still in the media sector. I had to work with other media companies. I worked with Niza Boom. I worked with Mirajo. Then boom, teaching called me. I didn't look for a job again in teaching. It looked for me.
Okay.
And the hours were giving, and the money was a little bit prettier. Okay. So now I was stuck between passion and surviving. Yeah, and I had to choose surviving.
So what's your advice as we are rounding off? What's your advice to someone right now? Arikupesua whatever degree, course in school, and they have a different passion. What would be your advice? Because for you, you went for survival over passion.
Okay, one thing I can tell you is passion is always in the heart.
Yes.
And passion, you will always work your way through.
Yes.
Your family needs you, and you basically need to survive. So do things that make you survive. Then from there, look for a way back to your passion.
Yes.
To satisfy yourself, personally as a person. I would say vakakomborerwa who are making it passion yavo.
Yes.
But there are other people who your passion is actually not giving it that much.
I get
Don't blame yourself. Do what makes you survive and find a way back to your passion. As for me, I'm still there in the media industry.
Yes.
We are still writing films. We're still working things out. But still we are teachers and we are surviving. I do love teaching. It's more of a calling, like I told you, it's a family thing.
Yes.
And like I said, media is all about telling stories. So you find a way you passion
You're telling the stories even in the classroom.
In the classroom.
Yes.
We are having fun and we are implementing media actually as well. You just find a way of making it work.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll do a petition kuna director wedu time edu ishoma kuti my next episodes there's a lot of issues that we would have loved to talk about and even to lobby other policy makers kuti they have to look to the media fraternity kuti todini kuti vanhu vabhadhare zvakanaka. But with that being said, what are your parting shots to the viewers that are watching this show?
Life is what you make it. Like, you just have to tell yourself, I can do this, and then you can do it. So do whatever it takes for you to get where you want to get. The sky is the limit.
Do whatever it takes to get where you want to get. The sky is the limit. I remain yours truly, Blessing Makaveli. Please, Tokumbirisao, go and follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wewera TV, or our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Wewera TV.